Hi, Steve Hawk here. In this video, I want to take you behind the scenes of the Legacy Builders program so that you can see everything that you get if you decide to get started. Now, I know we market with the income potential because that's why most people do get started, but it's important to understand the value that you get because there are people who will call this online business like ours a scam because they think every online business is a scam because they are not educated on them, quite frankly. And it certainly is not, as you're going to see. So let's get into it. When you first get started, you are going to be introduced to your product site, which is on Kajabi. Okay, and this is your dashboard when you log into the Digital Growth Community product site here. Now we're going to scroll past the older products. We are now in Legacy Builders 2.0. So you'll see here we have the Legacy Builders, which is the $900 program that I own. Digital Mastery is $600, Passive Daily Blueprint is $300, and Launchpad is $100. So we do have something that fits every budget, and they all have payment plans as well. There's also exclusive bonuses and a Legacy Builders certified reseller where you take a test and you can become a certified reseller with the Legacy Builders program. But here I'm going to click on View Product for the Legacy Builders product just so I can show you kind of what you get here and how it's all laid out. Now, it is truly step-by-step. So it takes you from somebody that, knows how to send an email but not much else, right? And you'll be able to kind of walk through this by following videos and getting all set up. Now your website setup will connect a domain that will have you purchase to your pre-built website. So the websites are all set up for you, but there is some personalization that needs to be done. There is a tech setup service if you're non-techie. Plus, quite frankly, I can just help you. It's one of the things that I'm good at, and I can help you get set up. But as you can see here, tons of products. Now, I will tell you that a lot of the recorded products may or may not be outdated because in the online world, something that was recorded 6 months ago could be out of date by now. Things move very quickly as far as marketing is concerned, but there is good stuff here, and like things like mastering storytelling, that is not going to go out of style. So there is definitely value there with all of the products, and we'll click on page 2, how to craft your message. These are all super important. I'll tell you a quick story. I did not have a TikTok account when I started this program, and when I joined, I was like, what? We have to market on TikTok? And you don't have to, but it is a focus. So I installed the app on my phone and started recording short form videos, which is the recommended marketing strategy. And yeah, in the beginning, maybe it didn't go that well as would be expected, I suppose. But recently, in fact, last month, I had a video go viral, got over 200,000 views. I've had videos that have had 75,000 views, 50,000 views, have generated hundreds and hundreds of contacts or of prospects, of leads, all for free. And this is something that I would not have known, and I did not know how to do until I invested in this course. So there is tremendous marketing value. I mean, honestly, I've made more money and generated enough leads to have paid for the course many times over already. So that's where when people say it's a scam, it just doesn't even make sense to me. It's an educational product that works, that teaches you really good information. But all right, let me go back to just show you some of the exclusive bonuses that you get too. I'll click on exclusive bonuses. And there's good stuff here too. A lot of people want to create their own products. So here's some digital product ideas, 30-day growth plan, which is a good way to kind of kick off your marketing. Michelle O'Neill, who's the founder of the program, her story on how she went from 0 to $1 million in 17 months. Some information on faceless marketing if you want to kind of market and kind of anonymously. In all In all honesty, I don't recommend faceless marketing. I don't think it works. Not in this industry anyway. When people buy from people that they know, like, and trust, it's hard to know, like, and trust someone who is anonymous, right? So, and of course on Canva. Canva is a great site where you can create all kinds of, images or YouTube thumbnails, or I use them for, I've used it for my Facebook and YouTube headers. I've used it for YouTube covers for videos. So really good. I used it to create a logo that I put on my videos now. So that's a good site, and it's free. I don't use the paid version. It's free. Alrighty. Well, let's go to the marketing system now, because once you kind of learn how to do the marketing, right, then what does that exactly mean? Well, when you generate a lead, and I'll show you how we do that in a second, it's going to go into your marketing system. We use Systeme, Systeme.io, and it's free, so it's not going to cost you anything to have this, which is tremendous. I've used other services in the past that have cost me over $100 a month. That honestly, this program is better. So these are email addresses that I've generated. They're in my system, and they're going to receive follow-up emails from me. So let's take a look at the websites. Now, the websites that you're going to get are going to be geared to marketing and reselling the course. Okay, that's where a lot of the focus is. If you don't want to do that, that is perfectly fine. You're going to learn how to market, and you don't have to resell the course, but the websites are going to be geared towards reselling the course. So we'll look at a lead capture page. I'll give you a little marketing lesson here. So this is how we market. So to kind of walk you through it, I'll do a short form video, maybe 60 seconds or so, share a little story, and then have people comment yes if they want to get more information from me. I will then tell them to go to my website, and this is the link or the website that I'll have them go to. You've probably seen this before, and they're going to enter their email address to get more information. When they do that, they become that lead that you just saw, okay? And they're going to start to receive automated emails from me. You're probably getting automated emails from me. You can always unsubscribe. This is completely spam compliant, but the idea is you need to follow up with prospects because they don't buy the first time they see something, okay? That's why we do this. So once they enter their email and they start to get more information, then I'll show you the sales page, and you're probably on the sales page right now. But in case you're not, okay, we have a sales page. It may look exactly like this, or it may look slightly different. But this is going to kind of tell them everything about the program. Yes, it's going to have a kind of an emphasis on making money, since that is what people are typically looking to do. But again, it's going to have this video. This is probably where you're watching it. And it's going to explain that, hey, if you want to just create your own product, if you just want to learn how to market on social media, but you don't want to resell this course, you don't have to do it, right? You don't have to do that. And they can also purchase right on this site. Okay, so they can purchase any of the products that they want. They can get a payment plan if they want to. I'll be honest, and this is why we call it automated, because I would say at least half, probably more like 3/4 of the sales that I have had just sign up without me talking to them. Certainly in some cases, they'll schedule an appointment with me, or they'll just, respond back to one of my emails, and I'm always happy to answer questions. But because of the price point, the price points are, I know compared to free, it does cost more money, but compared to starting a business, a regular business or whatever, it's so cheap that people typically just get started without me having to talk to them. So that's good news for you, because you're not going to be on the phone all the time trying to sell people. In fact, even when I do talk to people, I don't try to sell them. I just answer questions, because it is a personal decision whether you want to do this or not, whether you think that you will follow through, because that's the biggest thing really is you're going to learn some great information. So you have to be obviously willing to learn something new, But most importantly, you need to be willing to take action on that and actually go through and do the marketing so that you can generate the leads that will then get your follow-up emails. And I want to show you that here now. And when you get started, you will get 30 pre-written emails. You don't even have to create your own follow-up messages. You do need to personalize the emails with your name and your website link, but otherwise, you do not have to. You don't have to write them yourself. So it's all set up for you. That's why we say it's kind of a business in a box. The websites are created, the email campaign, the follow-up campaign is created, and the product is created as well. Now, you've seen all the recordings for the product, but I want to show you our community, and then I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna click Access Community. This community has over 52,000 members as it is right now on the Skool platform, Skool. It's the, I don't know if it's the largest, but it's the most popular platform for communities out there right now. And this is where, because when you have an online business or a home-based business, it can be isolating, and sometimes it can be hard to get motivated. So that's where the community comes in, right? And there's stuff going on all the time. I'll show you our calendar in a second. First, I want to show you our wins. Now, this is where people will maybe put that they've made some money, or they've just accomplished something in their marketing or in their business that they want to share. You know, someone had 1,000 views, somebody made $900, $100, completed their certification, 100 followers on TikTok, 1,000 followers. So that's the thing, 71,000 in 6 weeks. All right, that's pretty good. Looks like that was a year ago, but good job. So people will share their wins. I want to show you our classroom, because the real value of this program is in the live training. Because I said earlier, recorded trainings can get outdated. Well, live trainings are always going to be evergreen. They're going to be talking about what's working now, and that's really what you want, okay? So let's just show you some of this stuff. We have some mindset training, which is pretty important. Tech calls, okay? So if there's not a lot of tech involved in the program, but when you're getting set up, like I said, I can help with that. You know, if you run into any tech issues, there is always support. They do a live call, I think, once a week, but you can always reach out to them in the community as well. There are live webinars every week too to help sell your prospects or your leads for you. You just invite them to the webinar and let Michelle or whoever's doing the webinar kind of sell them for you. Social media training. This is the real emphasis of this program, is marketing on social media without an advertising budget. It's so important. If you want to sell anything online, you got to do it on social media. So that is the focus of the program. And you're talking about TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and YouTube. Primarily, I believe there is some Pinterest training as well. Not something that I've ever done personally. I do Craigslist, so there is some classified ad training as well. This is a good one. They run mentoring Zoom calls, typically weekly. So that's a good thing to to go on if you can, and if you can't make it live, like you can see here, they're recorded. But this is the true value of the program is in the live trainings that are then recorded. Last thing I want to show you, and then I'll let you go, is the calendar, because there's something going on all the time. If we look at Monday or Tuesday, let's go to Monday. Monday there was a mentoring Zoom. Tuesday, tech. Wednesday, free live webinar. Thursday, mindset. And it's just going to be continuous, usually 4 days a week. And so tremendous value. I think where there's two people that'll call it a scam, right? There's the people that are just trying to drive traffic to their site so they can sell you whatever it is they want to sell. That's the one type of person. And then the other one is the people that didn't make any money, and they thought that they were just going to be guaranteed to make money, and that is just not the case. It is a business. If you follow, if you follow the plan, and I can help fast track that for you based on what I have learned over the years. I've been in this industry for 16 years now, but there's never any guarantee. If you're not going to be consistent with your marketing, it's probably just not going to work for you. So, but that's it. But it's certainly, I don't even want to dwell on it. I'm not even going to say that word anywhere, but it's definitely not that. It's a legitimate, real business. It's a tremendous product, and something that I'm proud to, I'm certainly proud to sell. So anyway, look at the rest of the website. Get started if you want to. If you have questions, just let me know. And we'll talk soon.